Hello, welcome back to the Marc Drouinaud Show, the tech show about hacking. Now in this video, I'm going to cover the bombshell news that just dropped, right? It's Canada bans TikTok from federal government devices. This is a doozy. This can lead to a domino effect, so I'm going to cover everything that you need to know. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. So the federal government is banning Chinese-owned social media app TikTok from all government mobile devices on February 28th because it presents an unacceptable level of risk to privacy and security, and the company's data collection methods create vulnerabilities to cyber attacks. In a statement Monday, Treasury Board's Secretariat, President Mona Fortier confirmed reporting by National Post that no government mobile devices would be allowed to host the short video social media app owned by Chinese company ByteDance as of Tuesday, effective February 28, 2023. The TikTok application will be removed from government-issued mobile devices. Users of these devices will also be blocked from downloading the application in the future. Following a review of TikTok, the Chief Information Officer of Canada, who determined that it presents an unacceptable level of risk to privacy and security, that Fortier said in the statement. So they further said that the decision to remove and block TikTok from government mobile devices is being taken as a precaution, particularly given concerns about the legal regime that governs the information collected from mobile devices, and is in line with the approach of our international partners. On a mobile device, TikTok's data collection methods provide considerable access to the contents of the phone, she added. According to the statement, no government information has been compromised because of TikTok to date. It also notes that the new policy will have no impact on people's ability to install the app on their personal devices. In a separate memo sent by Global Affairs Canada to staff earlier in the day, the department cited a review that found that TikTok's data collection methods may leave users vulnerable to cyber attacks. In a statement, TikTok Canada spokesperson Danielle Morgan said the company was disappointed in the federal chief information officer's decision without citing any specific security concerns or contacting the company beforehand. She also accused the government of singling out TikTok in a move that will prevent officials from reaching the public on a platform loved by millions of Canadians. The new government directive comes as the federal government is embroiled in questions about foreign interference by China in both the 2019 and 2021 federal elections. It also comes just days after National Post revealed that GAC's consulate general in New York was forced to deactivate its TikTok account earlier this month. The department said the app was not part of a previously undisclosed list of approved social media platforms by the Treasury Board Secretariat. With the new directive, Canada is following the lead of the US government, which enacted a similar ban late last year in the light of growing concerns that TikTok owner ByteDance engages in aggressive data harvesting. The US Congress is also considering a bill that would ban the app outright in the country. Monday, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau did not close the door to taking a similar step if necessary, but did not suggest it was on the table either. This may be a first step. It may be the only step we need to take, but every step of the way we're going to be making sure we're keeping Canadians safe, he said about the new Canadian government directive on TikTok. On Friday, the European Commission also announced it was barring its staff from downloading or using TikTok on mobile devices used for work, regardless of whether they are provided by the Commission or personal, insofar as the latter have other work-related apps installed. It cited security concerns to justify the new policy. ByteDance has repeatedly stated that Canadian user data is safely stored in the US and Singapore and would never be provided to the Chinese government. Yeah, we believe that. But it also admitted last year that American data could be accessed via a backdoor channel by employees in China, and that it had already happened a number of times. Because ByteDance is headquartered in China, it is subject to sweeping new laws that allow the Chinese Communist Party to compel any business in the country to share data with it if required. TikTok has also raised eyebrows in Europe, where the European Union's data watchdog launched an investigation into transfers by TikTok of personal data to China. On Friday, Canada's privacy commissioner, as well as his provincial counterparts in BC, Ontario, and Quebec, announced their own joint investigation into TikTok and whether the company complies with Canadian privacy legislation and obtains valid and meaningful consent when obtaining, using, and disclosing users' personal information. The investigation will also determine if the company is meeting its transparency obligations, particularly when collecting personal information from its users. Read a joint statement from the commissioners. So, in a report of cyber threats to supply chains published earlier this month, Canada's Communications Security Establishment warned that adversary states can influence their domestic vendors to compromise products.
Are you serious?
To advance their national interests, counter to Canada clients' interest and the interest of Canada. The document does not specifically refer to China or TikTok, but the Federal Cyber Defense Agency has previously and repeatedly warned that China is one of Canada's greatest cyber threats. In an interview, former national security analyst Dennis Molinaro, sorry if I botched your last name, said the Canadian government should have banned TikTok from its devices a long time ago, but he's happy it's finally done. He said, "My sentiment is better late than never," said the he been wanted it done. He says that the fact that the Canadian government doesn't feel comfortable with how and why TikTok collects personal information and what it does with it after will also force the general population to consider if it's comfortable owning that app on personal devices as well. In updated social media guidance, also released Monday, Cyber Defense Agency Communications Security Establishment called on individuals to assess who owns a social media platform and what data it can access before downloading its app. Understanding the ownership, control, or influence and data residency, the vendors and owners of the platform are subject to the laws of their region, which could impact the security and privacy of users. So, things are getting spicy. What do you think? Do you think that TikTok serves as a security risk on, professional governmental devices? I want to know your opinion. Please hit the notification. Please hit the subscribe button. I love you. Stay safe. See you on the next video.